Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika. Welcome to GLOBO ARTE Magazine page channel. In today's video guys, I'm going to show you exactly how I make my book interior in Canva, especially for the low content book and for the no content book. So if you're interested in that, then let's get started with today's video guys. And also don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, so whenever I upload more such videos, you'll be getting notified about it. Guys, there are many ways to get your book interior for your low and no content book. You can get it free from the book bowl. You can also purchase it from the Creative Fabrica. You can also hire some designers or some other people to make it for you. And either way, if you want to make your own book interior, then you can make it in the PowerPoint, in the Google Docs, in the InDesign, and in the Canva. And there are many designing tools, there are many softwares out there. So I'm going to show you exactly how I make my book interior in the Canva, step by step, walking you through each step by step. And it's so easy and so simple to do it, and it's not that time consuming in comparison to any other designing, any other professional software out there. If you're using the InDesign, then it will going to take some more time in comparison to the Canva. It's my own personal experience. So if you're interested in that, well, let's get started and hop onto my laptop, and I'm going to show you exactly how to make it in the Canva guys. Currently on the Canva, you can see very well we are on the Canva. So I'm gonna select a custom dimension that is a 6 by 9 inches, and we're gonna proceed with making a low content book that would be a goal planner. So I'm gonna just proceed with that, and I'm gonna show you how exactly I make my low content book in the Canva. So just gonna go over to the create a dimension, and then just gonna select the custom dimensions, and then just gonna select from here the inches, and it will be in 6 by 9 inches. Now guys, ideally, like, it's the standard 6 by 9 is the standard, but many people take the 8 by 11 as well. So it depends on you, whatever book size, whatever interior size you want for your book. But I tend to most often use the 6 by 9 inches. So yeah guys, I'm just gonna click over to create new dimensions. You can see we already got this white canvas. Now I'm just going to proceed with making a goal planner interior. Now this is just an example guys. I'm just showing you an example of how exactly I make my book interiors in the Canva. Now there can be many variations to it. You can be more creative and can add more illustrations and all those things, but this is just the basic example of me showing you exactly how to make a low content book using the Canva and how I exactly do it. So that's the purpose behind it. So I just need a text, so I'm just gonna go over here and we're just gonna select some text. Now guys, you can select the font type, whatever font type you want, but since this is an example of me showing you how I make the book interior, so I'm just gonna take a standard fonts. But apart from that, you can use any type of font style, font size, whatever you want to go, you can choose and go with that. So that's the goal setting. I'm just gonna take it upside, and we're just gonna decrease the font size. So I guess if it's 16, it's quite less. I'm just gonna take 21. Yeah. And one thing I'm gonna tell you guys, don't cross the margins. Like, make your artwork, make your book interior in that margin, because if you are not taking in the margin, then once you're uploading that book interior onto the Amazon, then they will gonna put your book on review. So when you are reviewing your book and all that, if your book interior is having the illustrations or the fonts outside the margins of the book interior, outside the pages of the book, then they're gonna tell you to edit your book pages or edit your book interior. So make sure you do that in the very beginning, so that you don't need to do it later on down the road. So that's why you can see very well there is some sort of margin. You can see that's in the pink area. So just don't cross, don't put over here, because if you're putting your font, your illustration, or anything from your book page outside the margin, like over this area, then it won't be able to appear properly in your book interior. And then once Amazon will gonna review your book, then they're gonna show you that this particular area, your margins are not there, your
illustrations or your fonts are out of this area and you need to edit it again to fit into that area. So make sure you do it in the very beginning to avoid that delay later on down the road. So I'm just gonna keep in this pink area. Now we're just gonna take a slab that we want a square. So I'm just gonna take a square. This is a square, guys. Now you can pick up any color, whatever one you want to go for that. I'm just gonna take this one and just drag a bit over here. Okay. I'm just gonna take it as the light pink or maybe a little bit more lighter. Okay. Here we are. It's more lighter, guys. Now I need to have a separate text. So again, I'm taking a text that will going to indicate the goal, or I can just write as a daily goal since it's a daily goal planner. So I can just write it a daily goal and then just select the font size as 18. I think this is the best, 18, and just gonna keep over here. Now here is the sections for goals, daily goals. So I'm just gonna again take this same square box. I'm just gonna copy this and just gonna paste over here. So I have got the two boxes, one for the goal setting, another one for the daily goals. Now guys, you can be creative with that. You can change the color from pink to yellow, blue, whatever color you want to go with that. It's just an example for me to show you exactly how I do it. Now there comes the strategy and the action plan. So I need again the separate column. So it will be a strategy. And the size I'm gonna select over here is 18 because I need a lesser font size. So this would be strategy, and again I'm gonna just take, that would be the action steps, and reduce the size to 14. I'm just gonna drag it so that action steps, the word comes in the single line. Here we are. I'm just gonna drag over here and place it over here. Now again I would be using these blocks. I'm just gonna copy this and I'm just gonna paste this box again over here. And now this time I need two separate boxes for my strategy and the action steps. So here is my strategy. So I'm just gonna take the half and again I'm gonna paste the second box and just decrease the size so that it can fit well with my action steps. So that is the way. You can also add the illustrations, guys, over here. I'm not adding it. You can also add the check boxes over here for the action steps that people can click on the checklist and all that, but I'm not adding it, guys. Like, you can be creative with that. I'm just dragging it over here. Okay, now the another thing that I need to add is another text that will going to comprise the motivation. Just reduce the size to the 14th and just keep it over here. Okay, and then we need, what you need to achieve this goal. Okay, so this is the motivation behind your goals achieving. I need another box. I'm just gonna click the copy and just gonna paste it again. So I'm getting the another box. Now I need to reduce the size of this box to fit into that column. So this is the motivation box. Here we are, guys. Now comes the start date and the target date. You can also add the different columns. Since this is the daily goal, so this is the strategy, this is action steps, this is the motivation, why you wanna do that or why you want to achieve that goal. Now we can add the start date and the end date. So start date, okay, I can reduce the size to 14 because I'm keeping it as a 14 for every. So this is my start date, guys. I'm not using another box over here. Again, I'm gonna just need the end date. So here we are, end date, reducing the size to the 14th. And just dragging it down, so keeping that space for the end date and keeping this space for the start date. So or you can keep it as in target date, guys, whatever one you want to go with that. So this is basically a daily goal setting. That is, here would be the goals, then there would be the daily goals, the strategy, the action steps, the motivation, the end date, the start date or the end date. And you can also write the you can be creative with here, guys, and can add a motivation quote over here, or can add an emoji or an illustration, so that whenever someone actually goes through the goal planner, they're gonna feel like it's connecting to them or something like that. Like, just be creative with it, guys. You don't need to keep it into one box. Like, you can do it wherever when you want to do it. And I'm gonna just take, guys, start date, end date, and goal setting. So this is a kind of like a book interior. Now, guys, this is a quite simple. You can be very creative with that. Like the back of this cover, like at the background, I can add a different color as well, or even I can add a gradient. So if I just go over to the photos and I can select a watercolor gradient, or you can choose it wherever way you want to do it, guys. I'm just simplifying it a little bit so that it will be easy for everyone to understand it. Let me just select basic simple, like a basic interior goal. Like, you can be creative with it, guys. You can add the different illustrations, you can make it more colorful. Like, I have just used the simple pink, then you can use it whatever way you want to go with that. So I think I'll go with this type of thing, and just gonna drag it. And yeah, guys, so you can see, no, I think I want to take it a little bit more lighter. So yeah, guys, you can see very well we have put the gradient at the back of our book interior. That's the background, and then these boxes are popping up. Now you can just go over them and can bold these fonts so that they would look more brighter, more prominent. So whenever someone is just viewing that, they would be able to see that very well. Now, you guys, you can also add the here the illustration as well. Now let me see that if I uploaded the few of the illustrations from my computer. Like, these are the drawings that I have made for myself. So I think I'll probably go with some of them and just put it over here at the end of this, so that maybe it looks more unique to it or something like that, guys. So I'm just taking this one. Now, guys, this is the drawing that I personally made it. It's not from the Canva. You can see very well I have uploaded the same artwork that I have made onto the piece of paper into the Canva, and that's why I'm using it over here. Now you can use your own drawings, or you can even use the illustrations from the Canva itself. Again, it depends on you, whatever you want to do it. But yeah, guys, this is the way I do it, and I'm just gonna put it over here. So it look like something different, or either way you can add any illustration, or you can just be creative with that, guys. Like, you can go with that and can add the various different types of banners, various different types of colors, or even can add the different shapes. And if I'm just gonna go over to the element section, I just can take the different types of shapes from the Canva itself and can put these shapes over here, or can decorate it with this. This is just a simple method of doing it, guys. It's quite basic and quite simple and quite easy, guys. Now this is the first page of my book interior, and if I want a separate page or another page for my book interior, either I can just copy this is the copy option, and this is the adding a new page. So if I'm just gonna copy, so here we are getting the second page for our book. Now for some of you guys, it would be like, if you're taking your book interior, then every page would be same. So in the very beginning, you can also do that. You can keep all the pages of your book as the same, but later on, if you want more quality, then you can introduce like 2 different separate pages and then repeating it. Like, can be a variation of it, guys. Now you can see I have made the first page and I have duplicated into the second page over here. Now Instead of that, I can also write here the monthly goals or the yearly goals, and I can change a little bit the color, the illustrations and all that, and I can be creative with that, guys, and you can also be creative with that. And then you can duplicate it and you can reach till the end of the 100 pages, because in the Canva they have a limit that you can only have up to 100 pages. And if you want to make book interiors with more than 100 pages, like 130, 150 or 200 or more than that, then you can merge the 2 or 3 PDF files and using an online PDF merge, and then when these two get merged, and then you can upload it onto the KDP, guys. So it depends on you, whatever one you are do it. I usually tend to use the 100 pages of the book interior, but sometimes if I'm using more than that, then I probably just take the 100 pages from this PDF and then combine it with the 100 pages of another PDF and merge those two PDFs together, so that it would be like 200 pages. Yeah, guys, it's just a very simple way to make it. Like, it's so simple and so easy. I have just made the single page of my book. Now for the second page, you can change the color, you can change the font, you can change the color of the boxes, you can even change these fonts, or you can do whatever way you want to do it, guys. It's just a simple way of me introducing how I use it and how I do it in the Canva, guys. Option, and make sure you download it as a PDF standard or PDF print. For the PDF print, it's a high quality, but you would be getting a PDF file as in more MB. That's the file size would be big. And for the PDF standard, it would be less file size. So whatever, when you want to go with that, guys, you can go with the PDF standard as well or PDF print as well, and then click on the download and download your file. Now you have the option to crop marks and bleed if you want that. If you don't want that, then just don't click on this checkbox and just click on the download option. So this is a very simple way of, guys, on how to proceed with using a Canva and making your book interior. It's quite simple and quite easy. And if you want me to make a video on how to make a book cover in the Canva, let me know in the comment section below. I'm gonna make another video where I'm gonna talk and I'm gonna show you exactly how I make a book cover in my book cover for my books in Canva, because right now I have just shown you how to make a book interiors. So I'm just gonna show you exactly how to make the book cover and all various things regarding that in Canva. Let me know in the comment section below. I'm gonna
enjoy today's videos. Let me know in the comment section below what tools, what software you are using to make your book interiors. I would really love to hear from you. Let me know in the comment section below. And that's it for today's videos, guys. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video, guys. See you for the next time. Bye, guys.